Hi YouTube, Engineer Boy 100. I am giddy. I'm so excited about this video series that I'm going to be bringing to you. It is a 6-part series of my experience of acquiring a 4-post car lift. This particular video is simply the preamble and the picking up and bringing it home and unloading it. I'm not gonna keep string you guys along. I'm gonna tell you right up front, I love my lift. It is awesome. I love it, and I would do it again. Okay. However, that being said, there were a couple of issues, and I did about 5 modifications that were purely personal preference, things that I wanted to do. So, in this video, I want to cover strictly what it was involved in picking up the lift, what was involved in dropping off the lift, and some of the preliminary things I had to do before I even decided to get the lift. So number 1, let me give you some background so you have context for why I decided to get a lift in the first place. The lift is being purchased primarily so that I can remove my engine from my Porsche. I need to drop the engine and change the clutch. I had some issues with clutch slipping because the tune was producing too much horsepower, so we're going to change out the clutch. I decided on a 4-post lift because my wife, in addition to us needing to use the lift for maintenance and changing clutches, she wants to store one of her other vehicles on the lift. So that's why we got a 4-post lift. Now, when you get a 4-post lift and you want to store a vehicle, you have to make sure you have space. You need to make sure your ceiling is high enough. You need to make sure that your garage door is not going to be in the way. So we had to change garage door openers. We had to raise our garage door up higher so that it would actually fit over the hood of a second vehicle. We had to get a new, we had to relocate outlets so that we could plug the new garage door opener in, and there's regulations in California for the type of garage door opener you can have. There has to be a battery backup on it because there was an issue with a couple that got hurt. But that being said, we did all those things and we decided on a lift. Now, I worked with a great salesman at BendPak, and BendPak is the brand that I decided to go with. Robert is his name. I'll include his contact information at the end if you want to work with him. He's a great guy. He helped me through the whole process, especially with picking it up. Now, picking up a lift, you will not be able to have it delivered to your house if you don't have a forklift. You will not be able to have it delivered to your business if you do not have a forklift to unload it. Okay, they are different sizes and different weights, but on average, mine was actually the lower height, so it's going to be a little bit shorter, but it was still 16 feet long, 1,700 pounds. Okay, you cannot unload it by hand without a forklift, or without time. As you'll see, I unloaded mine without a forklift, but I rented a 15-foot U-Haul, so I had a 1 foot sticking out the back of the truck. 16-foot lift package, 15-foot U-Haul. Not everyone will load that onto a 15-foot truck. You might have to go with a 17-foot or something like that. I went to the freight company. They loaded up my my lift, as you'll see. I'll show you that. Drove home 25 miles an hour, unloaded it, no problems. So I'll show you some of that now, and hopefully this helps you make your decision about whether or not to get a lift, because it's important to know that you can't have it delivered to your house without a forklift. Alright, check it out. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, full disclosure, and so that you experience the complete experience, we're here at U-Haul picking up our 15-foot truck to pick up the lift. Let's go inside, do the paperwork, and take off in the truck. Alright guys, I'm at ABF Freight and I am headed into the yard to pick up the lift. Here we go. There we go. She's off. She's leaving me. Bye, Lisa. I'll sign my life away for you. I think I owe him a John Henry. There you go. And cue music. Finally made it with the U-Haul. And here we are. That's what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and unload it. Put all of the parts in the two-car garage right here, and put the uprights and start assembling it over here in the one-car garage. And here's the one-car garage where it's going to go. Hopefully you guys can forgive my extra parts rack over there on the right. But if you look on the floor, the blue tape marks where the posts are going to go. Okay, so here are the ones in the back. And I am going to put the power unit right here on the right-hand side. Let's get her unpacked and get started. Looky. Here's the post right on top. And I'll let you watch me take those out. And those are gonna go straight over to the one-car garage, because that's where we're gonna set up. Hardware on mine is 17mm bolt and an 18mm nut. So let's pop those off real quick. The front nuts are 3/4 inch socket. So mine has the heavy ramp with the cylinder on top. And I know I'm not supposed to be manhandling it, but I just wanted to see if I could lift it, just for the fun of it. Here comes the Calvary. I'm gonna slide those ramps to one side and roll them out. Okay, so it's time to take off the top ramp. So we need to lift everything up, move the board over that's separating them, and also move the pallet on the bottom over so we have enough room on the side to slide the top ramp off onto the dunnage so that we can slide it out onto the cart. Okay, so we're going to slide the top runner over onto the dunnage on the left hand side. Now we're going to lift the ramp with the cylinder in it, take the dunnage out, and start rolling it out on the pipes and put it on the dollies. Now we're going to raise up the ramp and try to add a tire and center it on the dolly and move it off the truck. Now we're going to recover our dolly from the center.